I'm Tracey Elliot, and I'm the Project Director for the Interacademy Partnership, or IAP. So IAP is a conduit for many of the very best scientists around the world, and provides a multiplier for engagement on policy issues. The work of the academies cuts across most of the SDGs. Some classic examples include food, nutrition, sustainable agriculture, a big interregional project that was published last year, and most recently we've just launched a project on climate change and health. So these projects try to address many of the complex interdependencies that cut across the goals. In terms of my own work, my work probably relates most to SDG 16, which is about building strong institutions and good governance that is underpinned by evidence-informed policy making, and SDG 17, which is about building international cooperation for sustainable partnerships to address the SDGs. So there are several pathways for scientists, academies and the wider science community to engage on the SDGs. But these are little known and not very well understood. And I think it's fair to say they're probably not working as optimally as they could. So the project I've been working on is about improving scientific input to global policy making and looking at how academies in particular as an important subset of the science community, how academies can better engage with and understand and improve their awareness of the SDGs, and how they can better engage with some of the processes that underpin them. We've produced a guide to the SDGs and also a how-to checklist, so how academicians and scientists can source information that is relevant to the SDGs and how they can help navigate their way around the complex processes and entry points into the UN system and the regional and the national systems. We've observed at first hand that policymakers are very happy and very comfortable talking to other policymakers, and scientists are very comfortable talking to other scientists. What we've tried to do is and one of the main recommendations of the project, is to think about more platforms, more opportunities for bringing the science and the policy-making communities together so they can talk about addressing the SDGs in an evidence-informed, informative way. One is that there is an urgent need to bridge the gap between knowledge production and knowledge use. Secondly, we need to provide these platforms to develop better indicators for the SDGs with more robust monitoring and evaluation frameworks. Thirdly, we need to adopt, and this is vitally important and never more urgent, we need to adopt a systems-wide approach so that we can understand the interactions and the interdependencies between the goals. So the synergies and the trade-offs. These interdependencies are very poorly understood by the policymaking community and very poorly articulated and studied by the science community. We tend to work in very siloed ways. Fourthly, we need to reorientate research and research support systems so that they are more conducive to serving society, so we can better service the SDGs and the next global policy frameworks for sustainable development. So this will include creating more conducive rewards and incentive structures, particularly for early career researchers who want to bring their knowledge to serve society. Finally, we need to be much better at independently assessing what is working well and, as importantly, what is not. The world will not stop at 2030. There will be another global policy framework. The importance is continuity and to continue to better our systems, improve the efficiency and improve the evidence base so that we are making policies that are sustainable and are sound and that will work.